On tonight's episode, Tony Abbott goes... So pretty much the same as every day. G'day viewers, welcome to another slightly delayed episode of Totally Fucked Up Friday. It was still Friday somewhere in the world while I was making this. And let's go on to what's happened in the last week. Now, of course, just appalling, tragic incident happening in Charleston, a shooting massacre at a church there, a racially motivated hate crime, just the worst sort of thing, and just somehow made slightly worse by appalling reactions afterwards. Like when the guy with the gun says, "I've come here to kill black people," and when he spouts stereotypical racist rhetoric about raping our women and then kills defenseless black people, saying it's about something apart from race is really not on. When I've seen some of the stuff that's come out of, let's go for the obvious, Fox News in the US, it's truly appalling. Really, icing on the cake probably from the NRA, but then again, they are the worst fucking garbage humans on the planet. Absolutely despicable. Things like this, you kind of 100% should be support for the people affected. But, jeez, I know, look, and the uniformity of the bullshit that went out with these conservative talking heads. I mean, was there a memo that went out to white people? Just see how fucked you can be about this. Because I must have fallen off the white people mailing list. Because no one told me I was supposed to be saying the worst fucking things imaginable while trying to act like I'm totally reasonable. Just don't. I've been seeing reactions, really honest, open reactions on things like Twitter and other online places from black Americans. Really, if you want to understand how it's affecting people, talk to the people affected rather than the talking heads who aren't affected. And I know a lot of people have gone, including right up to President Obama, have said it's time to have a serious talk about gun control. But one of the saddest and probably most accurate tweets I saw was from one black activist saying, "You kidding me? They killed 20 white school kids and there wasn't even a murmur about gun control. You think this is going to make anything different?" You know, I like a lot of things about America. I've got a lot of online friends who are Americans, but this shit, it doesn't happen in the rest of the world. That's the thing that doesn't seem to get through to some people. There's a problem here that the rest of the world doesn't have. You really got to look at it somewhat seriously. If you want to go at least slightly lighter, still issues of race in the US, less awful and depressing, but fucked up in its own way. There's a woman called Rachel Dolezal. If you haven't heard of her, she's a white woman who decided she'd like to be black and told everyone she was, and she was actually in a leading role in her local chapter of the NAACP. And she got outed as not black, as in really, really white, like me. I'm all Scots, Irish, English, and I suppose there's some Viking in there because ancestors coming from the north of Scotland. So, white. Apparently, her family went on TV and said their background's like Czech and German, white. Not, mixed race, white, mixed with white, mixed with white. And the weird thing about this person, I don't want to spend too long on her either, because this is just some weird narcissist that's got issues. Because if you truly thought, she's saying, "I identify as black," go you. But if you had genuine concern for the black community at the point this came out and people got upset, you might have shut the fuck up and listened to those people's concern, instead of going on and saying just a variety of stupid things. And possibly top of the tree for stupid was when she actually said, when put on the spot by an interviewer, it's like, you're not just white, like your parents white, you're white. And she's going, "There's no biological proof that they're my parents, apart from the birth certificate." Just pulling that out of the hat. It's like the opposite of what happened to Obama with the birthers saying, "We don't believe you're born an American." She's going, "I don't believe where I was born." There's some issues there, And the fact that she hasn't just stepped back and said, oh, I probably should reassess my life choices, and she's just gone out and made it worse. Yeah, I think you honestly just need to take a break, lady. That's all that's going on. Okay, let's get on to less judged, but still weird things happening. I found out this week there is a vagina beauty contest. Now, even the organisers said, technically, it's a vulva beauty contest, but it's easier for people to understand if they say vagina beauty contest. This is being put out by someone who makes sex toys. He makes an automatic blowjob machine, so you know he's legit, right? And yes, this is a competition. Ladies who think they have a beautiful vagina, vulva, send in pictures, and 3 prize winners win money and can end up with their vagina or their vulva, their labia being on sex toys. Which, you know, that's a thing. It's unique. It's a memory, I guess. And seriously, go check out his video. I'll put a link down here. He's not going for this stereotype of no prominent labia either. He shows using lunch meat as an example. Vaginas of all types are beautiful. And they are, ladies. Your labia is beautiful. I'm not sure this is the absolute optimum way to celebrate beautiful labia, but hey, it's getting people talking, and that, you know, is a good thing. Oh, I wasn't going to talk about this, but in Australia, one of the morning blather shows, which are really just extended commercials most of the time, talking about revenge porn, and instead of saying the scum fucks who have pictures of their exes and use them to blackmail or hurt them after a breakup, yeah, instead of just focusing on them being scum fucks, say, oh, when will women learn, just proving how out of touch they are with the world. And my personal favourite reaction was from a feminist writer, and she posted a nude picture with written on her chest, hey Sunrise, get fucked. You know, sometimes you've just got to drop pretense. Sometimes you've got to drop subtlety because it doesn't work. And as far as messages go, hey Sunrise, get fucked is one I can get behind. But hey, I was speaking about prize-winning cunts, which brings me to Tony Abbott. Oh! Yeah, not the good sort of prize-winning cunt. Things he said this week. A topic I've brought up before. He thinks it's a great idea if his immigration minister can just decide, I don't like you, you're a bad person, you're not an Australian citizen anymore. Because courts, laws, evidence, weighing up of pros and cons, that's for wusses. When I brought this up before, yes, I did make a mistake of who it is I hate in the government. The immigration minister, Peter Dutton, is the one who thinks this is a good idea. I think I mentioned the Attorney General, George Brandis. I'm not 100% sure where he stands on the issue. But some of the cabinet think it's a shit idea. And Abbott's still pushing it this week. And this is what he actually said with why you can't let courts decide legal issues, where one government minister with no oversight should be able to make it. Don't leave it to the courts, because in his words, what happens if they get off? Well, Tony, I'm pretty fucking disturbed that the Prime Minister doesn't know what it means when a court says you're not fucking guilty of something. It means you're not fucking guilty. And a government certainly shouldn't be able to overrule a fucking court. What the fuck is wrong with you? All these people who go, I vote Liberals because they're the party of freedom. What the fuck? He's actually just saying, courts, evidence, fuck that, innocent. They're not innocent. If I say they're brown and dirty, then I get to say who's allowed to have what rights. What the fuck is going on with these people? And the other thing he said that driving me just as batty, talking about wind farms, wind turbines, clean, renewable energy. No, that's bad, okay? Those windmills, the turbines, they're ugly and they're noisy, you know, as opposed to an open cut mine or a coal-fired power plant. How does this shit even come out of his mouth? At this point, this is just trolling, pure and simple. This is so absurdly stupid and unsupportable. He's just going, ha ha ha, fuck the lot of yous. Evidence, reality, I'm Prime Minister. I get to do whatever I want. And it's just, you know, literally saying clean wind power is bad and dangerous. Oh, and he actually wasted money setting up an inquiry into, some people who got told bullshit then said they had bullshit symptoms caused by wind turbines. Surprisingly, the investigation went, yeah, no, that's not a thing. That's not a thing, okay? Why did you even have it? And he's made it clear he's just going to keep doing investigations until he gets the answer he wants. He's going to appoint a commissioner for wind farms. Someone who's paid to look into bullshit. It's absolutely mind-blowing that he's doing this shit. And it's to get the support of some fucking nutcases who have some balance of power votes in the Senate, like one David Leonholm, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, something like Leonhelm, calls himself a libertarian, but like anyone in politics who calls himself a libertarian, he's a fucking hypocrite and a liar. You're just getting me so, cigarettes proven to kill millions of people. No regulation there. Guns. No regulation there. Wind farms. Yes, government, regulate it, control it, shut it down. Fuck off. This is just insanity. What the fuck is going on? You just get David Leonholm and say, look, David, cigarettes. Look over there, David. Guns. Watch out. Wind turbines. So tell me the truth, David. Are you a libertarian or are you a self-serving, opinionated, fucking hypocrite? Yeah, that's it. Business as usual.